again, dude. I did my first couple of shows. I'm gonna try a little blindside around fluid. Hopefully you can actually get a full circle today. I'm leaking a little coolant out of that hose right there. Probably a little too much pressure, she's blowing out. Probably explains why she was cutting out a little bit on me over here. Blindside around fluid, and then we're gonna finish with some spreaders, slow them down, maybe try and get back to the seat. Because I wanna see if I can sneak out some spreader circles by the end of the year. I don't know if you heard it cut out there right after the clutch up. It's a little hard to trust my bike when that type of stuff is happening, especially crisscrossed up like that. Fuck it again, dude. You missed a pretty big blindside Ralph Louis crash that cracked off the puck inside of my cage. So yeah, now we're gonna switch to spreaders and see how slow I can take those. Maybe try and get back to seat stand or clutch up in the spreader, then try and bring the feet back and cut a circle or something like that. It's tough because when you're sitting in the tank like this, to get my feet back, you gotta have like really good hip flexibility, so who knows what'll happen. I want to clutch up, spreader, and then just get right back to seat standard and see if I can cut the circle right away. Because that way, if I can get in the spreader in a circle, I already know where the seat is to hop right back out of it. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Alrighty, we got a fresh tire on for the first time in probably like 2 years. We're gonna see how long it takes to get used to this again. Been running takeoffs pretty much all last season after actually, scratch that. I made it through one tire last year and I blew it. And then this year I've been running takeoffs all year. I guess it's been 2 years since I put a fresh one on. I don't know the math behind it. Every time you put a new tire on, especially one that's actually rounded the right way and not flat like a takeoff is, it messes with my circles a little bit. It actually makes it easier, but it dips a lot harder. I'm gonna have to try and readjust my PSI and stuff because I'd run 42 cold on the takeoff, but since these have a little bit higher of they're curved more, I'm gonna run 40 cold, and I think what I did before was I ran 42 hot. I can already tell just riding it around, it feels way different. God damn it. The dip is crazy, dude. That was not good at all. I also tried to keep my chain a little looser because somebody had commented on one of my old videos on why my rolling burnouts would bounce all the time, that my chain might be too tight and my suspension can't fully work. And I'm not going to disagree with that. Like that's a valid argument. The F4i manual says an inch and 3/8, and I was always towards the 3/8 section. Like the Grom manual, and from what I read on Facebook, people were saying about like 1.2 to 1.6 inches, and then somebody was even saying 1.5 inches to 1 3/4 inches. So I think I'm at like 1 5/8 inches right now. Speaking of big news, I did my first couple of shows this past weekend. super grateful to be given that opportunity to go ride out in some of those shows. Is at the Elite Tuner Drift event. Definitely a interesting area to ride in for a first show, and I kind of wish I had a little more time to prepare, but you know, sometimes you just gotta step up to the plate. I didn't crash or anything, so that was fine, but I definitely was a good learning experience, and I was able to kind of understand a little bit more what I need to work on, or just make sure I'm completely locked in, and like how I want things to flow. I felt like I was standing around a lot, and maybe, you know, with time I'll be able to figure out how to fill that void, maybe interact with the crowd more, just kind of have some more tricks to keep transitions going and keep the flow going. But sometimes I felt like I was just kind of like already out of my bag of tricks. I'm like, I don't know what to do now. I don't want to do the same thing again. But you know, the more you do, eventually you'll kind of figure out a good routine and stuff like that. But definitely a great experience. Super grateful to have been invited to that and get the first couple under my belt. A lot more appreciation for the people who do shows. It's not easy, because you have to find a good balance between interacting with the crowd and working on your stuff, I feel like. And super happy to have ridden in some, and just continued motivation. Like, I left that and I was like, I wasn't even like really critiquing myself, but I was like, all right, this is what I feel like I can improve on, and like I'm just super motivated to keep working on my stuff and get better and put a good routine in. I actually came out here Friday night, the night before the show, rode for about 50 minutes before my ECU pins, the injector basically snipped in half, and then the other one I looked at was just about to. It already broke through the rubber casing on the wire, so I had to fix those bright and early in the morning. I don't know if I can get back there. I'm close. Like, I'm kicking it back to the seat, and I can probably step out of it. We're this close. As long as I have the spreader on idle, I can swing my legs back and get to it. Shit, I don't do straight line. Last time I was here, I was in spreader on idle, and then I was able to swing my legs back, get to seat stander. I had one where I was like super choppy in the seat stander. I just couldn't get it to cut the circle. That was my best attempt. Like, I want to get the spreader on idle, swing it back to seat stander, and then just cut a circle. Ideally, like probably from like right there and then into my circle spot. Tank's a little loose. I had to put some HT moto here so it wouldn't hit that part on both sides. The little rubber pieces that are normally there somehow disappeared. My tank is a little wobbly. I'll need to make some reinforcements to it. Well, not so much on this bike. I don't really care what happens. I just need to make it through tomorrow and Sunday, and then this girl's retired. I gotta land that shit again though.
smell like Steel Panther in your living room. You should sing your song. Yeah, I'm trying to, but you're running your fucking trap. Yeah, Ashley, shut the fuck up. Hey, take this microphone out of the mix, please. All right, thank you. Ashley, sexy, and I wanna get in your crotch. Pictures backstage, you bobbing on my dick, 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 bobbing on my dick. You're sucking my dick, you bobbing on my dick. It's the rest of my song.
I got the Richie Zambora because I thought it would help write a song, but after hearing your guys' masterpieces, shit. I think of you, you're so hot. Wanna take you backstage and fill you up with my love snot. You're really hot. Yeah, you're really pretty. Please, 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 can we see your titties? Can we see your titties? We love them titties. Wanna check out those motherfucking titties?
Make some noise for Nick's daughter, Ashley. That was amazing, man.
That was great. I had to improvise and I had the Zambora hat on.
But you know what? You write a good song for this bitch, and you're gonna be in the band almost permanently.
Mine's short and sweet.
Like your dick?
Yes. See, you caught me on the backside of that. She's intimidating. I can't think straight. I love those shoes. All right, ready? I really love your shoes, but you got a great ass. Jeff, please give her a backstage pass. Make some noise for Jeff Lever. Backstage pass time. Thank you. You don't have to help.
He almost lost his job.
I'm not close. Ready? I got one. Start.
We're gonna get
I just fucked it up. I made it up on the spot.
2, 3, 4.
To be on the stage, you don't need no diploma. Tonight, you're the girl from Oklahoma. Hey, somebody get some pics on the guitar players. Mike said, stat. We wanted to do a thank you, good night. Guess we have to play now.
In the carpet, yeah, we trapping